Welcome to this episode of the podcast of wrestling. And yeah,
I like how you said that kind of came across like Matt Hardy.
wait, what? What part came across Matt Hardy?
You know how he talks like backwards, like he says it backwards. The podcast of wrestling.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
way. That's the way he would say it.
I thought I sounded like Matt Hardy. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
No, 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 no. Just the way you said it sounded like something he would say. The podcast of wrestling.
Oh, what the
He
fuck?
probably called me the Enigma Renegade or something like that. The Viper of Viral.
So
But yeah, let's get into the show.
let's get into the show because we start off with NXT with an emotional opening. It was very emotional because Wesley's back, and this is his first
Yeah,
week back.
I
I
like that. Like they did the whole walking through the fucking backstage thing. I like that.
like the funny part was like I didn't even think it was that emotional until I watched it and was like, you know what? This man almost did lose his career and now he's back. Like, yeah, this is a little bit emotional.
Yeah,
So he took on Briggs and I really thought they was like, oh, they're gonna take it easy on him. They're not gonna do a backbreaker. Nah, Briggs was fucking him up.
fucked them up badly too.
Yes. And then the thing that I didn't understand, Ivar's out there because Ivar still wants the North American Championship, but Ivar's out there and Ivar still got beef with Briggs. I don't understand. Y'all had a match. Y'all don't need another match.
They all want to face Femi for the title. That's all. Like I told you, it's probably wound up being a 4-way, which I don't want, but probably want to be in that anyway.
No, I think he's going to wind up being a four-way, but I mean, they've all had their shot except for Wesley one-on-one. He wins this match and then like takes out fucking Ivar and Briggs.
Yeah,
So then we had Roxy and Chelsea Green coming to the NXT thing. The funny part is I don't even know which one was the heel. That's the funny part. Like, who's the bad guy here?
during the match itself, it seemed like Chelsea was the face.
No, I know during that, but I mean during when they came to the building, they both were bad guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, what was the point?
Yeah, that
Because
was
like
weird.
you could tell Roxy was clearly a heel, but then you see Chelsea and she's walking and she looks like the heel. He's like, uh, both of you guys are bad guys. Like, it didn't make any sense. But then later on, you find out who's the good guys.
Yeah.
So then we had the two new guys. They're in the back and they're talking to Too Fast, Too Furious. And then they get interrupted by the fucking no quarter catch crew 2.0, whatever. I don't know. Charlie Dempsey's guys. So they start
Might as well
talking.
just call him that.
Okay, Charlie Dempsey's guys. And they just start talking to him. And they said, all right, well, we'll have a tag match later on tonight. I'm like, all right, don't really care. All right. And then the Good Brothers, they still want a tag team title shot. I'm like, they should have had a tag team title shot to begin with.
I swear they already did, but I'm probably misremembering
No,
that shit.
they didn't. They never won.
Oh, okay.
So now they want a tag team title shot. So then we had Kumra Petrovic versus Shayna Baszler, which I mean, we knew Shayna was going to beat her.
Yeah.
Like, and the funny part is like they both actually train MMA, which this match could have been like completely different, but it was just like a regular match.
It was basically show off how vicious Shayna could be. Because you pointed out Shayna's way more vicious in this match.
Yeah, which they need to let her be way more vicious on the main roster.
100%.
So then we go to the back and we see Kalani Jordan and Fallon Henry beefing because she's like, "Hey, why did you turn bad guy last week? What was that about?" And she's like, "You know what? I want the championship. Screw you." It's like, no, screw you. Okay.
And now she has a new catchphrase. Failing comes first.
I mean, she's not. Never mind. I'm not even going to say that she's not even that good to be saying that, but she has her spots, but she's not even like the person that should be like, yeah, no, I come first. Like, no, you're probably like third or fourth. Like, there's a couple people better than you here. So yeah, you know,
Fifth at best.
yeah. So then they did something that was totally fucking. I don't know. Like, this is getting out of hand with the fucking jumping through hoops to do shit. This is. I'm at this point where like they need to stop because they did a fucking combine and the top. I think it was like top 12 people win the combine. They get into matches next week, and then you have to win the matches to get into the North American Women's Championship ladder match. It's like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Like we've been talking about, well, more so you've been talking about how convoluted shit gets. This is like top of the line convoluted. Like, what the fuck was the point of all that? Like, if you're gonna do that, just have matches to qualify for it. That's all.
Yeah, this was very weird. No, like this, I don't understand. Once again, it's like it's not even just WWE's. Every wrestling company has just been throwing, hey, we're gonna make this more convoluted than it's supposed to be, and you're just gonna deal with it. It's like the fuck. It's so
Yeah,
weird. So then we had Tyson and Tyreek versus Charlie Dempsey's crew in a tag match. But there was a twist. There was a twist. The twist was Two Stacks Dimes was the referee. So, I mean, it all fits together because Charlie Dempsey has beef with the family, and the family gets to do whatever the hell they want to do, gabagool, whatever.
how you doing?
Basically, that's all it is. It's just basic bullshit. It's basic bullshit, and
Yeah.
then Tyson and Tyreek wound up winning, which they deserve to win because they're really good.
Still
And
upset they lost their debut match.
I am too, but like this made sense. And then we got something
Yeah,
that I didn't know I needed. We have Georgina in the back with Ariana Grace and Chelsea. And then Georgina goes, I have to get something. But you have Chelsea and Ariana just talking together, and you're like, okay, they need to be a team. They just match so well, and they're just so weird together. It's like, yeah, they need to stay together.
did you notice the little like side eye or whatever, like little bit of shade that Chelsea did when she walked away though? Like, fuck this bitch.
She did that, but after the show, they have like the NXT like little things,
Hmm?
and they're both talking to each other, and she's consoling Chelsea after the match, and it's just like, why they have to stay together? Like she like
Yeah,
Ariana's consoling her, and like it's just like the most weirdest, funniest shit. It's like they have to stay together. Like them two, like it's something about them that's just like they're both annoying as shit, and they're annoying as shit together. It's like, yeah, no, they should stay. They should stay together.
that
This
makes
should
it
be,
even better.
yeah, this would be their thing. But I know that they're gonna bring Chelsea back up to the main roster. Blah, whatever. But this is great.
Yeah,
So then we have Roxy, and she's mad that she has to face Chelsea Green. And she's like, I'm going to beat her, and I don't even care. Like, nobody's going to take my title. And she's holding the title like a baby. It's like, okay, we know it's coming. We know you're going to lose the title.
their mom used to do that.
Yes. Yes, she did. So then we had Mia Yim versus Ariana Grace. And I don't know why Mia Yim is here, but like I'm glad she's here, but I don't know why she's here. She's main roster, but she's NXT for a while. Because they also say, well, Mia Yim is qualified for the North American Women's Championship tournament thingy. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And she beats Ariana, which doesn't want to fight. Again, she doesn't want to fight. Like, okay.
But this
So,
time it cost her though, because last time she did that, she won.
mm-hmm. But she's fucking hilarious. Then we have Ridge Holland trying to give advice to Thea Hale. And at this point, I'm like, all right, it looks like he's going to join Chase U, but it's still going to be a Sean Spears thing. But it looked like Chase U wants him to join because he takes up for Thea against Lexus King, but then Duke says, no, 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 I'm going to kick your ass.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. So then we go to Hello, 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 the Supernova Sessions with Noam Dar. And
That was good.
I thank you. I hated everything about this except for Lash and Trick. Because Lash and Trick did their flirting thing again. But the whole big envelope thing was, oh my God, Noam Dar had his foot under the ropes. And that means you didn't actually beat him. Wow. So I'm number one contender. Okay.
You called that like months ago.
Yeah, but like I don't
That
want it. The funny part is like they're gonna have a great match because they had a great match the first time. They're gonna have a great one this
hmm
time, but I don't want it. I'm like, all right, give it to somebody new, but I guess they couldn't find anybody new. I mean,
yeah.
they got so many people, and it's like you can have anybody, but like I said, Dom Dar's really good. It's just I don't want to keep seeing him fight this dude. So then we have Kumra and Natty, and Kumra's upset that she lost. And it's this real asshole dipshit dude that's got signed to NXT, and he's annoying as fuck. And Kumra kicked him right inside his face. And everybody was happy about it because,
Hard too.
yeah, this dude is fucking annoying. Like, he's annoying on Twitter ever since he got signed to WWE. He's been really fucking annoying, and everybody hates him. It's like legit hate. Like, I've seen nothing but hate come this guy's way ever since he signed to WWE. It was like, damn, this guy fucking
Mm.
sucks. Like, because every time I see him, he's just like really fucking annoying. It's just like he's like a fucking YouTuber and an influencer, like not the good ones, but like the annoying ones that walk around and fuck with people in the mall. He's like one of those type of influencer people that got signed to WWE. He's not an influencer at all. He's just some dude. But he's just like taking what influencers do and just goes, yeah, I'm gonna be this annoying fuckbag, and everybody hates him. It's just like you're just
Gotcha.
annoying as shit. So he's gonna be around, but he's gonna be fucking annoying. So then we have Kalani Jordan versus Fallon Henley. And Fallon gets the win because Fallon's new heel and she's a bad guy. Congrats.
She cheats.
Of course she cheats. She's the fucking menace. Like, I can't wait till she like fully settles into this and we see how much of an asshole she could be. Because like that'll be like about 6 months down the line. We'll be like, all right, Fallon is like totally an asshole and like she does all of this cheap shit. She's like a really fucking bad heel. But like right now she's just in a very beginning stages. It's like, I'm kind of a bad guy, but just wait to see what I do later. It's like, yeah, no, that's what we're waiting for.
Yeah. I'm liking it so far.
I am too, but I just can't wait to see like when she fully gets into it.
Yeah.
So then we get Charlie Dempsey, and Charlie Dempsey is mad, and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Tony D'Angelo. I'm gonna beat you up for this Heritage Cup." And as soon as he said that, the first thing popped in my mind was like, "Oh, he's losing the Heritage Cup to Tony D'Angelo. Got it."
I like how you gave him an accent, but he has no accent whatsoever, which is fucked me up.
Dude, it fucks me up every time he talks. Cause it's like I expect an accent from him, and it's not even just because he's Regal's kid. It's like because every time I've seen him, he's been overseas. The very first time I seen him, he's in New Japan. I'm like, all right, he's
Yeah,
Regal's kid. He's in New Japan. Then he's in NXT UK. It's like, okay, he's over there. Then he comes here, and they're just like, oh, he's from Atlanta. Like, okay, I mean that's plausible because William Regal lives in Atlanta. I'm like, all right, that's plausible. But it's just like he has no accent. But then also you have Timothy Thatcher. This is literally all the way from here, has no ties to the UK, and you swear that he's British. You swear up and down he's British.
yeah,
Everything about him is British.
100%. Yeah,
But this dude's not British. What
you
the
can say the
fuck?
same thing about Oni Larkin too.
Yeah, Oni too. Like, what the fuck? So we get the 12 women, and it's Sol Ruka, Thea Hill, Jada Parker, Brinley Reese, Meechin, Fallon Henley, Lash Legend, Ivy Nile, Izzy Dame, Kalani Jordan, Tatum Paxley, and Ren Sinclair. So those are the 12 women that are going to be in this. The thing is, like, all they have to do is have like one match, and then the person advances straight to the next step. Because
Yeah,
it's 6 people in the ladder match. So you just have one match, and that's it. It's like, all right, cool.
it's not like overly complicated. The only complicated part was that first part with the whatever the hell the combo, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, it was like there was no need for that. Like that was the weirdest part. Like, oh, we're gonna have a combine to pick these people, and then they're gonna do this thing, and it's like, stop overly complicating shit. So Ridge Holland tries to bring a chair to hit Lexus King. Lexus King winds up beating Duke, and it's just like, all right, so I kind of see where this is going. Ridge Holland is gonna be a heel, like a total heel that's gonna fuck with other people by accident, and it's just not for me. Not for
Fuck
me.
that guy.
Yes. So we get Javante Evans outside with Noam Dar, and like Noam Dar said some shit to him and like kind of pissed him off. And he's like, he said, "Yo," he was like, "I'm not here for the games, but like if you want to fight, we can fight." Noam Dar's like, "You know what? We'll maybe fight later, but now I gotta leave." Like, okay. So we
Yeah,
get
that's
the
gonna be a good
back
match.
we get the backstage thing with Chelsea Green and Roger, not Roderick Strong, Mr. Strong, Mr. Stone, and they're looking at each other because we all remember when they were NXT together and they were a team.
Yep,
It was a hot mess of a team, but it was a team.
because it was him. He was the leader. Then it was
Mm-hmm.
her,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say two more girls that she wanted up stealing from him.
Yes. I don't even remember who it was.
I want to say with toxic attraction for some reason. Gigi and JC.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, but for some odd reason I want to say that, but I'm probably wrong. But
So speaking of JC, we have Jasmine next, and she's mad about what happened to JC. She's like, I'm going to get revenge for JC and I'm going to beat Thea Hale up. And she's like, okay, cool. And then Ridge apologized. He apologized to Chase U. He's like, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cost you the match. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm very sorry. And they're like, Duke, it's okay. You could go away. I was like, okay. I didn't care. So,
like everyone's cool with it. Duke said it's alright, shit happens.
mm-hmm.
But then fucking Riley got in there and be like, yo, you did that shit on purpose. Like he a fucking troublemaker. Like, no, leave the fuck alone.
I want this to like I just want this to be over and like for Ridge
Yes.
Holland to just be in his own thing and like leave Chase U alone.
I
So
want him back in the fucking main roster and whatever, where like no one paid attention to him.
yeah. So then we get the main event: Roxy versus Chelsea Green. She cheats to win, and Roxy has the title, and it's like, all right, she's gonna get a contender. Nope, no contender. And
Why?
I don't know. And then we see Tony D'Angelo stealing the rest of Charlie Dempsey's crew. And then 5 seconds later, Charlie Dempsey comes out and looking around. Hey, where's my guys? No one's there, Charlie. No one's there.
He took them both?
Yeah, he took them both.
Oh, oh shit! I just saw him take Damon.
No, he took them both because the other dude's feet was right there. So
Oh
he
shit!
beat both of them and just like stuffed them in a car.
He's fucked.
Yeah. So next week he'll probably get him back. Maybe get him back. I don't think he'll get him back.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever is whatever. I mean, hopefully, like I don't want him to lose, but I got this weird feeling he's gonna lose. He's definitely gonna lose to Tony D'Angelo.
Unless he thought ahead, which hopefully he did.
Probably not. Probably not. So then we go to Dynamite. And the first thing we see is Edge. He comes in, he's on the phone, and he says, Brody King, I'm going to beat your ass. And I'm going to retain my TNT championship here in Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So then we had the first match, which was Orange Cassidy versus Trent Barreta. And this match was good. This match was real good. And Orange won. So we're like, okay, cool. And then after the match, Trent just beat the shit out of him. Trent just like fucked him up, just whooped his ass. And Don Callis tries to stop it. But Don Callis stops Orange from hitting Trent. So we all know where this is going, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't want them to be in a fucking Don Callis vortex, but fuck it, they're here. There's nothing else you could do about it.
Do you see Chris Statlander in the family now too? Cause like he was involved in that bullshit too.
I really hope not. I really hope that she doesn't get involved in this, but she
Yeah.
probably will because it's like, hey, what the fuck? This shit sucks. So then we have a cameraman or a camera just randomly in the car with the elite, the new elite. When they pull up and they see, hey, this is reserved for Tony Khan. We're going to park here because Tony Khan's not here and we're in charge. Whatever. Gives a shit. So
Yeah.
then we have Jack Perry cut a promo about how he's the top dog or whatever the fuck he said he was. That wasn't really paying attention. Like, I mean, I'm glad that he's getting a push, maybe. I'm glad. I don't know. So,
I don't care. I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest.
So then we had Kenny Omega in the hospital, and he says, you know what? I'm not going to be there. But coming up soon is Double or Nothing. And there's a match for Double or Nothing that we have to have a match for. And it's Anarchy in the Arena. And there's going to be the Elite versus the best tag team in the world, FTR. And two guys, whoever they are, is going to be there later. I don't even know who they are. And he literally said, whoever comes out, that's who it is. And I was like, what? Like, you didn't plan this out?
That's what I was thinking. Like, so you don't even know, do you?
No, and it was very weird. And it was also like
Yeah.
weird, like he set that up, and then we go right into this Serena Deebs thing, where Serena Deebs is like telling everybody, like, I'm I'm a great wrestler. I've been waiting to get back here. I've been waiting to do this. And like nobody gave a fuck. And then she was like, yeah, like a couple years ago, nobody knows I was having seizures and I almost died. And I'm glad to be back in the ring. I lied to you not. I lied to you not. I literally heard some people boo her when she said that. Like, shit was so weird.
No, they did. They
Like,
did.
they
Hundred
fucking
percent.
booed this shit out of her. Like, boo. Like, god damn. So then
I
Tony,
swear, maybe it's my viciousness. I swear I heard yay seizure.
they probably did because like nobody cheered for her. And then all of a sudden, when Tony Storm comes out, they just fucking lose it. And
Yep.
Serenity, like, she gets in Serenity's face, she talks shit, and Serenity just punches her and lays her out. And as soon as she lays her out, the crowd just starts booing. Like, boo! It, it
Like what the
was
fuck?
it was so weird. Then we had something that
Who's
was
the fucking face in that situation?
apparently Tony Storm is. We had something that baffled the fuck out of me because Orange Cassidy is injured. And Rocky comes in and Rocky's like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, no. He's like, dude, listen, if I beat Jay White tonight, we'll get the 6-man title like challenge. And you know what? If I win, maybe me, you, and we can get Trent and we could do this. And Orange Cassidy's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
His face when he said that.
This shit was funny because like he's like, yeah, we can get the band back. He's like, what is wrong with you? Like this was the first time he actually showed emotion. He took off his glasses, everything. It's like, what is wrong with you? And, and then Rocky was like, no, no, never mind, just heal up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you think he's gonna join with fucking Trent now after he said that?
I kind of listen. The real me just doesn't give a fuck what Rocky does. The the wrestling side of me probably thinks it's gonna happen, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
I can give two shits. So another thing, this was a lot of not giving a shit moments here because
basically.
it was this was if you watch this back, this is like really fucking weird. So it was Harley Cameron versus Mariah May. There was like 1900 camera cuts, and like some of them were like the weirdest shit. Because at one point, like Harley Cameron throws down Mariah May. The camera cuts to the fucking Titantron, and the Titantron literally has her throw her down again. Like it's just like a straight up replay. Then they come back to Harley Cameron standing over her. Then they just cut to the crowd randomly. Then they cut back to the fucking Titantron for a minute. Then they cut to Soraya walking around talking to some lady. It was the most weirdest fucking thing ever. Like, I swear to God, this was like one of the matches where I'm like, did they hire Kevin Dunn secretly, or like, am I drunk?
I was just about to say that. I was gonna make that joke. Oh my god, we here. I was gonna say it's not weird. Kevin Dunn just got a new job.
Dude, that's how it felt. It felt so bad. It was like
Yeah,
they just kept camera cut, camera cut, camera cut, camera cut, camera cut. And it was like, what are you doing? And then like half of the
because when they
camera,
showed the lady, I was about to ask you, was that a plant or something? Because or was that done for no reason? Obviously, it was done for no reason now. So
yes, and like everything about this match was so weird because like this was the only match I realized like everything that was going wrong. It was just like camera cut, camera cut, camera, 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 and it's like it's no one man in the truck. What is happening? This is like the most weirdest
yep,
shit. So Mariah May gets the win after the match. Mina Shirakawa comes out because Soraya and Harley Cameron beat the shit out of Mariah May, and they tease a kiss between Mina and Mariah, and they don't kiss, but they drink together, but they don't kiss.
that was sad.
It's not sad because I feel like they're going to lead up to the kiss when they team up against Harley Cameron and Soraya.
Yeah,
Like I feel like that's what it's gonna be. She's gonna give her a kiss, and then like everybody's gonna pop. but Tony Storm is going to be angry because I feel like this is going to be a match at Double or Nothing, and it's going to happen. And as soon as Tony Storm wins her match, she's going to be like super pissed off, and like she's going to grab Mariah May, and that's what's going to start for World's End, or like not World's End, Forbidden Door, Mina versus Tony.
Yeah.
So then we get Pac, who is having an outer body experience because the new interviewer asked him something he's not even fucking paying attention. And then here comes Jay White. And Jay White's saying, listen, Pac, he's like, I'm going to beat your ass. He's like, oh, you don't have the death triangle anymore. But I'm going to show you how to beat Okada because I've beat Okada multiple times. And for everyone, they're like, oh my God, that means it's going to be Jay White versus Okada. They're leading up to that. That's the thing. And I'm like, no, that's not a thing. So basically, he just fucks with Pac because he has a match with Rocky, and we see how that sets up later on. And once again, something happens in this match, and I swear to God, like people, like they keep bringing this up. I'm gonna bring it up when it happens, but it's like you keep bringing this up, and like I don't think you understand like what shit is. So then we had Swerve come out, and Swerve came out without Nana, and I don't know about you, but as soon as he came out without Nana, that was like fucking red tie to me immediately.
I didn't think about it, but then like after what happened, like yeah, definitely red tie. Like, I didn't think about it. I thought it was just mainly because he got hurt, quote unquote.
I mean, they could work that, but like to me, it's like after this, it was like, yeah, this was definitely a thing. So
Yeah, no, I agree.
Christian comes out, and then Swerve's pissed off, and he says he's gonna beat his ass like Kendrick beat Drake's ass. It's like, okay, topical line, great, and like he's just talking shit, and then he's like, yeah, you're like, you think that you're good? He's like, I still have backup, and then here comes the Mogul Embassy. And the way Brian Cage was behind him the whole time, I'm like, this doesn't look right. And
Yeah,
it wasn't right. They beat the shit out of Swerve. They fucked Swerve up. They beat the shit out of Swerve. The whole Mogul Embassy is against him, and Christian's crew is against him. So a couple people online was like, why didn't nobody come to help Swerve? Come to help Swerve. And the running theory is the reason no one helped Swerve was because he's a heel that just turned to a face. Like nobody wanted to come help him because he's done so many dastardly things.
yep,
I mean,
I can see that.
I guess, but like to me, it still like leaves a hole in logic because I feel like there should be something like there should be something like there should be like nah, fuck this. So
Only other person would be what's his name? Fox. I forget it like first
AR
name,
Fox,
but Fox. AR Fox.
I don't even think he's part of the company anymore.
Yeah, but like they were affiliated, but that would be the only person. Like other than that, I can't think of anybody else.
Remember, he beat his ass.
Yeah.
Yes, so like I don't think he would help. So then we had Willow Nightingale, and she's in the back, and she's talking about how she's gonna beat Mercedes, and she has a black eye, and she's like, at Double or Nothing, I'm gonna keep my championship because I'm gonna pin you. And then they literally say we're gonna hear from Mercedes later on, and the show goes on for so long. I'm like, when the fuck are we gonna hear from Mercedes? And we hear from her at the very, very end. So
Yep.
then we have Rocky versus Jay White. And Jay White beats Rocky. And once again, Jay White hits the Bloody Sunday. And for no reason at all, those other guys says, oh, he hits the Death Rider. This must mean he's going to face Moxley at the pay-per-view for the IWGP Championship. That's what this means. Like, this must be leading to him versus Moxley for the title. or it could happen at Forbidden Door. And it's here's the thing: Jay White lost to Eddie Kingston that he will never wrestle for New Japan in America. He also lost in Japan to never wrestle for New Japan in Japan. So they kind of stick to their guns of never wrestling there. So in Forbidden Door, which the last Forbidden Door, he said he didn't want to wrestle because of that. Dude, like he's not getting a title shot. Because if he wins the title, then
Definitely
what?
not.
Like then what? It doesn't make sense.
With that logic, he would only be able to defend it in AEW, and that would be stupid. So
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. And I'm still, but the thing that is baffling is him starting to use the Bloody Sunday. Like, I don't know why. Like, part of me was like, okay, if Finn didn't re-sign with WWE, I'd be like, okay, this is leading to him versus Prince Devitt when he comes to AEW. But Finn re-signed at WWE, so he's staying for a longer time. So
Yep.
it hasn't like that's not happening. So I'm just wondering, like, what's the point? Like, the only other point that I could see with like him doing this is like if he's leaving, but he's not leaving anytime soon. He has a couple. He still has like a year or two on his contract. So I'm really confused why he just started doing it.
Unless he has like fucking less than we think he does in his contract, which I
Hopefully,
doubt.
I mean,
But yeah,
hopefully he does. But I mean, it's just baffling. And I know somebody out there is like, well, other like Bullet Club leaders use stuff like Kenny does the fucking Styles class. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but this just came out of nowhere and it's kind of random. And like I
yeah,
said, I really hope this is the one where it's like he's doing this because he's gonna leave, and if he leaves and goes to WWE, then it's like I've been calling you out for X amount of time, doing your moves better than you. I'm the last rock and roller, and we go from there. But like I said, I don't think anything is happening.
yeah.
So then we get a Samoa Joe training session, and Samoa Joe is coming back. And watching him train is like, I didn't need to see that at all. Like, to be honest, I didn't need to see Joe train at all. And you want to know why I didn't need to see that?
Why?
I was already scared of Joe before. Now watching him train is just like, oh no, this is why you're scary. All right, got it. Don't want to see that.
Yeah, he could fuck somebody up for real.
Yeah. Like so, like as soon as I see that, like at first, like he just sitting there. I'm like, oh, he's gonna lift some weights. All right, nothing scary there. He's gonna lift some weights. He started doing MMA training. I'm like, yep, nope. I'm extra scared of you now. Like I didn't need to see that. I was already scared of you. Now I'm extra scared. Now, so once again, I really want people to fucking put their thinking caps on because Jericho comes out for the learning tree gimmick and everybody's cheering him. And like I said, I want people to put their thinking caps because they're like, oh my God, Jericho's getting over and he's really like everybody loves him. They're still in Canada. Canada loves Jericho no matter what. Like, I don't think they don't think.
Yeah, 100% right. I remember this one time in WWE, he was a heel, but pandering to the crowd and whatever. Because I think they
Mm-hmm.
were in Winnipeg,
Yep.
exactly where he's supposed to be from. And
Mm-hmm.
he was like they pretended to cut the camera and like, yeah, fuck this place. That's why I moved to. I want to say New York or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like fuck him, and they still cheered him.
Yeah, because Canada loves him. Like, fucking Big Bill beat the shit out of everybody, then tagged Jericho in so he could get the pin. Like, they're cheering for
Yeah,
Jericho at the end. And he's cutting a promo on how he's going to be the learning tree. And he beat Shibata. It was a great match. And now like our match last week was the highest rated on Cage Match. And it's like, okay, like he's leaning into these dumbass gimmicks, and it's like, one, we know that you're leaning into these dumbass gimmicks. Two, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
He needs to go away.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So apparently Taz was out with knee injuries. Next week Taz is going to be back, and also Hook's going to be back. So I guess we're leading to another Hook versus Jericho match. Hooray!
I guess.
So then we had the main.
Drop on his head again, though.
Yeah, we had the main event, which was a brutal, fucking awesome match. Edge versus Brody King. This match was really good.
Yeah.
Like, I know I gave Edge shit, like, when he first got there and was like, yeah, nothing really good is happening here. Like, it kind of fucking sucks. But this shit was, like, this shit rocked. This shit fucking rocked.
He fucked Brody up.
Yeah, he was busted open. And Edge just was like, he was going. Like, this Edge run is really fucking awesome. He's, like, doing everything he can, even though he looks like a scruffy old man. It's like he just looks
And he's like
scruffy.
really gassed after the fact, but
Oh,
during the match he does good. It just after the match he's gassed as fuck.
yeah, he's just, like, breathing heavy, trying to get himself back. Like, his face just looks
Yeah.
all weathered. It's like, yeah, it's like, I mean, you're doing it, but after the match, that's the problem.
Yep.
So, also after the match, Malachi Black challenged him again. So apparently they're having a match at Double or Nothing, right? Right?
I guess. They didn't say double nothing, but I assume it's double nothing, so let's hope.
Yeah. And at this point, it's 10 o'clock. So all of a sudden, they're like, hey, we have an interview with Mercedes. I'm like, it's 10 fucking o'clock. This show should be over, right? They have an overrun. Mercedes said she's that bitch and she's going to beat Willow because Willow stole a year of time from her and she's going to beat her. Haha. So Edge gets help from Kyle O'Reilly at the end of his match, and Kyle O'Reilly comes to the back and says, hey, he's like, I helped you out, but I want a shot at the title. And Edge is like, well, shit. Okay, cool. Like, that's all you had to do was ask. Like, that was
He was a little offended.
No, he was offended because he didn't straight up just go, I want a shot at the title. Because he was kind of like, yeah, I
Yeah.
came out to help you. He's like, and maybe I could get some payback or like getting the title. He's like, dude, all you had to do was ask. Like, the fuck? So,
Like, damn, that's the only reason you helped me for? Fuck you.
right?
He's gonna fuck him up during that match.
So then we get the Elite. And they're coming out, and they're out to find out who they're going to face for Anarchia and Aria. And
Anarchia.
we get FTR. FTR comes out. And they're standing there and they say, hey, we found some guys that want to fight. And Eddie Kingston comes out, the heart and soul of AEW. And then,
Is he?
yes, according to a lot of people, he's the heart and soul of AEW. And then we get
Okay.
the brain of AEW, Bryan Danielson. So they what?
That's the logic?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the logic. So the brain, the heart, and the soul with FTR versus the new Elite, they just start fighting. That's the thing.
Because I was gonna say, like, okay, FTR makes sense, especially their feud with the Bucks.
Yes.
Fine. Eddie Kingston makes sense because his feud with Okada and Okada stole the belt from him.
Yes.
Fine. Bryan makes no sense to me whatsoever.
So,
if he was gonna put anybody in that shit, right? From especially from the Blackpool club and whatever, it should have been Mox. Mox fight anybody. You don't give a fuck. Like, you don't need logic to put Mox in it.
Okay, but if you want to go into like deeper logic, we had the whole Bryan Danielson versus Okada thing. Like that was a big deal. And
Oh yeah,
like he still has beef with Okada, but like this is just him being the brain of AEW and being one of the people who are like the core nucleus of what AEW is now.
yeah,
So that's how they went off with the fight. And hey, this is what it is.
yeah.
So then we go to Raw, and they just recap Backlash, and they're talking about everything that happened in Backlash, all the stuff that happened, cool, whatever. And they're like, yeah, this is one of the greatest pay per views we ever had. And then we all rise for the Judgment Day because they come out, they start talking, and they talk about the King of the Ring tournament because apparently Drew McIntyre has an arm injury, which is keeping him out of his match that he was supposed to have with Finn. And Finn's like, yeah, he's like, I gotta buy. I'm gonna win the King of the Ring. The Prince is gonna become a king. And then Adam Pearce goes, wait, hold up now. You have a replacement, and your replacement is Jey Uso. The funny part about this, I swear to God, this is like one of the dumbest shit that WWE does. But like, and this is like usually something they don't do. This was literally posted on WWE's website like an hour earlier. Hey, with Drew McIntyre being out, we're gonna replace him with Jey Uso, and he's gonna face
That's
Finn.
always my pet peeve with them. I
Yeah,
hate it when they do that.
but the funny part is they haven't done it in so long that like this time was just like, what the fuck? Like you guys usually talk about this stuff, but like, all right, I guess we could give you this one maybe because it's like really fucking weird.
Yeah.
So then we had the match. This match was really good, but it ended when Drew just all of a sudden appeared out of nowhere. Drew was supposed to be trying to like distract Jey Uso, but Jey still got the win.
So he did nothing.
He did nothing. It was really weird because like he came out and everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna get in this match. Oh, he's gonna attack him. He's gonna do this." No, he just fucking like the one time like Jay looked over to him, he just kind of like, "Oh shit! Oh, you're here!" Bow. He got caught by Finn, and then he just like recovered, hit the spear, 1, 2, 3. It's over. Jay Uso, he advances. We see some backstage with Ivy Nile. She's doing push-ups, and Becky looks like she's on her way out here. And then Drew gets in Adam Pearce's face. He says, "You know what? I'm leaving. I'm going away. I don't care. I'm getting in my car. I'm gonna drive away." And Drew just leaves. But as he's leaving, Punk shows up, and Punk goes, "Where's Drew?" Pierce was like, "He just left." All right, well, give me a microphone. I'm going to the ring. And Punk just walks to the ring, and he cuts a promo on Drew. Says, "Drew, you're full of shit. Blah blah blah. Whatever, whatever. I'm not leaving until you come here. You know what? Everybody get out your cell phones, tweet pictures of me in the ring, and tell Drew that I'm here. And we're going to bring him back here so I can kick his ass." You know what happened? You know what happened?
People people did it.
People did it. Not only did people do it and they tagged Drew, but Drew never came back. And Punk just said, fuck this shit, and left. Like, you literally said you were going to hold the show hostage until Drew gets here. Then you're like, nah, fuck it. Drew's not coming. Fuck this shit. And he just left.
I mean, if he's not coming, might as well just stop.
I guess.
Yeah.
But then we have Ricochet, and he's talking to Braun Strowman, comes up and says, "Hey, buddy." He's like, "Hey, buddy." He's like, "I hope you win your match tonight." He's like, "Okay, thanks, buddy." You're not winning your match
It's
tonight.
creepy. You could do that voice like that.
But I don't understand why Braun Strowman bred is here.
Ricochet's his friend.
Whatever. So we have a Queen of the Ring qualifier match. Another good match. We have Io Shirai versus Natty. And Io gets the win, but once again, this was a really good match. I don't like this Raw was not a normal Raw. This was an abnormal Raw.
Nah.
And the funny part, this was the second match on the show in the first hour. And it's like these both of these matches are really fucking good. And like the only thing that like took away from the time was just the talking segments, the dumb talking segments, not the CM Punk one was really dumb. It it didn't mean shit. It was really dumb. So
I'm just
at
gonna say that, like, if any flaw was for this Raw,
mm-hmm,
it was like the fact that they took some of the matches that were supposed to be on the show for next week. At least that's the way I took it, because
mm-hmm.
I understood all those matches were gonna be on that Raw.
Here's the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
They did say all of those matches were on Raw. It was supposed to be 8 matches on Raw. Then they
Yeah,
realized, wait, we give matches time now. We can't have them all on Raw because if we have them all on Raw, there's no time. So we have to take two of them
yeah,
off and put them on a live event. Because even the funny part is, even if they took out the talking segments, they still would be running like very close to the edge of time. But they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. We have to take 2 matches off and put them on a live event.
no, it's okay. It's just like that. That's the only flaw, if any, if you could call any flaws for this.
Yeah, and
It wasn't bad.
the funny part is like this this Raw to me was like flawless. Like this was so flawless
Yeah,
because it was so good because it just was like you're watching a real wrestling show instead of just like, oh, we're doing wrestling and talking and bullshit. We're watching a real wrestling show because they did a
yeah,
promo for Ilya Dragunov, and then we had Ilya Dragunov versus Ricochet, and
great match.
they fucking destroyed the shit out of each other. And once again,
Yep,
one of the Ricochet things that they've been doing with this whole new camera angle, Ricochet does a jump onto Ilya Dragunov, and they switch like right as he jumps, they switch the camera angle above him, and you see him flip over and hit Ilya Dragunov. It
yep.
it was so good. Ilya got the win, but after the match, Ricochet he cut a promo and he said, "I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of this shit." Even though he's the speed champion, he's like, "I'm tired of this. He's like, I can't keep losing." He's like, "I have to win. I have to do something." So to me, that's immediately like, oh, he's going heel.
That, and he the speed champion, and he also won in a feud against the Judgment Day. So he doesn't have much to complain about.
Exactly. But he's going full heel. And
Yeah,
then we had a backstage thing with Sheamus, and Sheamus says, he's like, I haven't fought Gunther in a long time, but tonight I'm going to fight him and I'm going to beat him. So then we get Ivy now versus Zoe Starks. This match was better than what I thought it was going to be. Because I thought it was going to be like, oh, this
yep,
little back and forth, 1, 2, 3. Nope, Zoe gets the win. We have a backstage with Truth, Miz, and the coach from, I think it was Wisconsin. And then
yeah. I think so.
Braun Breaker walks up on Adam Pearce and was like, yo, you made a King of the Ring tournament. I'm not in it. What the fuck? He's like, listen, listen, listen. He's like, listen, I didn't. Like, no, 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 no. What the fuck? He's like, listen, okay, wait. He was like, all right, just come back to the back with me. I have an idea. I have an idea. He's like, you better. He's like, okay. Like, I don't know what the idea is because, like, part of me was like, it's going to be one thing, but then something happened later on where I'm like, oh, it's not that.
I just about to ask you, what do you think the deal is?
I have an idea, but I'm going to talk about it in just a few seconds because we had a
Oh,
Judgment
okay.
Day backstage thing where Dominic brings Carlito, and Damien's like, you cost me my biggest match ever when I was in Puerto Rico against Bad Bunny. He's like, you're the reason. He's like, you're the reason. He's like, screw you. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. And he's like, okay. You're like, I understand. So that was a thing. Then they had an impromptu match that was Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. This match started off, this match was great. And then all of a sudden, Sammy came in and just beat the shit out of both of them. And they said, you know what? Next week, triple threat for the Intercontinental title. And that's what I thought they were going to do. I thought they were going to throw Braun Breaker into this IC title feud.
Same.
But after watching this, like, is going to be a triple threat IC title match next week. And the funny part about it is, like, it's next week. It's not even at fucking King of the Ring. King slash Queen
No,
of the
no,
Ring.
it's in the pay per view.
Oh, it's at King
It's
slash
on the pay
Queen of
per
the
view.
Ring? All right, well then shit.
Yeah, it is. It is. Um, but do you think after the match they'll insert him in the title scene?
They should. They should. They definitely should.
I agree.
So we came out to a Becky sit down interview. Nobody cared. They wanted wrestling. Becky's there. Then Liv comes out. And Liv's like, listen, I want a title match. Becky goes, why didn't you just ask? He says, all right, fuck it. You got a title match. They set up a title match. Then Damage Control comes out. They surround Becky and Liv. And Liv got back to back with Becky. And Liv says, God, stupid. And just runs out the ring and leave Becky in the ring. That shit was funny.
That shit was funny as shit. But had they removed this and removed the Punk thing, do you think they could have like had the
No,
other two matches or
no,
no?
no, no. Because the other two matches would have
Oh,
wound
okay.
up being long too. Like,
Oh, okay.
even if they remove this. So then Lyra Valkyria comes out to help Becky, and they go right from Lyra helping to Lyra versus Dakota Kai, which was supposed to be Asuka, but Asuka's injured. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
The funny part is no one knows when Asuka got injured, and it wasn't in a tag match in France. It wasn't there, but she was injured.
That shit crazy. It seemed like a lot of people in this tournament like are injured beforehand.
Yeah, because Bobby Lashley is also injured. So
Yep.
Bobby Lashley is injured, and they replacing him with Angelo Dawkins against Tama Tonga. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
King Tonga again?
No, fuck him. He's not going. He's not going that far. He's going to go out of the first round. He's not going that far.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I've been asking for this type of shit for a long time, and it's back. So
How about that?
then we have a little backstage with Kofi Kingston talking about he idolized Rey Mysterio, and he's a big fan, but he can't wait to face Rey Mysterio 1-on-1. So him and Rey Mysterio going to be in a live event. No one knows when this live event match is happening because the same thing is happening with Shayna Baszler and fucking Zelina Vega. No one knows when the match is happening, but the match is happening eventually. No one knows it's happening.
Kofi versus Ray gonna be a banger though.
Yep. Then we got to the main event. Fucking banger after banger after banger because it's Sheamus versus Gunther. And Sheamus gets slapped in the back of his neck and head with a Gunther chop. He slaps him in the back of the head. And 5 minutes later, like Gunther has him down in like a headlock. They do a close up on it, and Gunther's handprint is literally on Sheamus's back. That's great.
That hurt me just by seeing it.
Dude, that was so great. And then like they're going, and at one point Ludwig gets in, and they're like, "Nah, get the fuck out of here." And Ludwig's like, "No," he's like, "Nah, get the fuck out of here. You're going." And then they just kept going. They kept going. Fucking Gunther beat the shit out of Sheamus. Sheamus was fighting back, getting chopped up. It was great. Gunther won. And after the match, Sheamus was like, "Yeah, I'm glad we put on this banger, but also, I don't want to never do this again." done foul, dude. Like,
You're like, fuck that. I'm not facing you anymore.
and part of me was like, no, 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 don't say that. But looking at Sheamus's chest after that, it's like, nah, fam, nah, fam. I agree. I totally fucking agree. No more.
His chest, his back. I think he slapped him in his face too, because his face was red as shit.
Yeah, he was, he was fucked up. He was fucked up. But it was just like such a good match. It was like so good. I
Yep.
I just love the way that they actually put on like really, 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 really good matches in this tournament.
Yes.
Because like part of me is like,
Not a
nah,
bad match that whole night, I don't think.
not one, not one. That's the funny part. It was like I thought that they was like gonna do some, this is gonna be bullshit. No, it was just good, just really good.
Yeah.
So that's that. What we didn't report on the last podcast was WrestleMania in Vegas. How do you feel about WrestleMania in Vegas? Also being later in April than it usually is.
That's gonna be awesome, I think.
I
The reason it's later in April though, right?
mhm.
Weather, I'm assuming.
No, it's just so they don't want to go against the Final Four and shit like that. They want it to be its own separate thing. They're like, all right, listen, we're gonna have WrestleMania, just like where nobody's doing anything. The only downside is this is gonna fall right on Easter Sunday, and that's it. Like, because
Oh, okay.
they've been saying they don't want it to go against anything else. They're like, no, we don't want it to go against anything else. We want it to be its own thing, so everybody focus solely on WrestleMania, and that's why they moved it deeper
Yeah.
down April. So it's in the middle of April, and I'm cool with it being in Vegas. Like a lot of people already started making jokes because it's going to land on 420. Like WrestleMania Sunday is landing on 420 in Vegas. People are like, oh, people are gonna get fucked up that night. Yeah, I agree. People are gonna be high as shit in Vegas watching WrestleMania on that
Obviously,
Sunday.
fucking RVD's gonna be there.
Yeah, he should be there.
Yep.
So that's the thing. Other notes is Monday Night Raw is gonna stay on USA until they move to January Netflix. So until they go to Netflix, it's just gonna stay on Mondays on USA. So whatever day SmackDown is going to be, it's going to be whatever on USA. We're going to have Raw on USA too.
Okay.
And then also, people are afraid of Solo getting outshined by Jacob Fatu. That's why they kind of delaying him showing up. And I 100% believe that's going to happen. I 100% believe that's going to happen no matter what. Jacob Fatu he could cut a promo. He can out wrestle Solo. Everything he could do is better than Solo. But he's
Yeah.
going to be in the Savage bloodline, but they don't want him to be overshined by Jacob Fatu. So that's why they're kind of pushing Solo to be more menacing and more badass and like him to do more things. But no matter what happens, when Jacob shows up, people are going to watch Jacob and go, oh shit, he can do that. He can talk like that. He can do this. It's over. Like people are gonna look at Solo as an afterthought.
He's bigger than Solo and could pull off a fucking triple jump moonsault.
Yes.
Like, not like no. Put him with Roman's bloodline. At least you know he's outshining everybody there. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like that right there. Like he won't outshine Roman, but like holy shit, like you guys gotta like he's going to be a fucking phenomenon once he gets there. Because soon as people like, and most of the people who are just like slowly catching up and like, oh my god, he's good. Oh my god, he could talk. He could do this. He could do this. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking great. He's fucking great. So that's the thing. Then we had from Sports Illustrated themselves said that Saudi Arabia wants to host a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. I heard a lot of people really angry about this, but there are like ways to get around this, like where you don't mess anything up. But Saudi Arabia wants this in the next 5 years. The next 5 years, they want a WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble, like there.
Didn't we already have a Royal Rumble there?
No, we had the greatest Royal
Technically?
Rumble, greatest Royal Rumble, yes,
Okay.
but they want the Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania there. That is like
Eh,
the only like see
give it to them. Fuck it.
the only pro like see you're just like give it to them. The only problem I see is I know a lot of people won't travel because they're like, hey man, we don't fuck with Saudi Arabia. We're angry at some of the stuff they do, and like we don't like stuff that they do. We don't like some of the stuff, even though they're trying to change their image with sports stuff. People are just like, no, 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 we're cool. We don't want that. We don't want that. And I see like a lot of
Yeah.
people won't travel there to watch a WrestleMania or a Royal Rumble. But like WWE can do a weird thing where they could be like, hey, this is WrestleMania night 3, where people aren't gonna be like, oh shit, like we gotta be there. It's like, oh, it's WrestleMania night 3. Yeah, it's a big WrestleMania, but we can also sit there and watch from the sidelines. We don't have to get into it. It's like, oh, we can just watch from the sidelines. Oh, cool, yay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be okay. Yeah.
Or like they still could do the Royal Rumble there. They could do the Royal Rumble there, and like nobody really has to go. It's like, all right, you could just use the people from there, and like maybe a few people would travel over to watch the Royal Rumble, but you can do it like that. It's not. It's to me, it's not a big deal because like a lot of people aren't gonna go. Here's the thing: if they're not gonna go, just do it without them, and everybody can watch on TV like we usually do, and be like, all right, we're gonna watch this on TV. We're not going, but we're just gonna watch this.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I
I think it'd be simpler to do the Royal Rumble instead of WrestleMania.
yeah,
I don't mind them having WrestleMania, but it's simpler for the Royal Rumble. Like less issues.
yeah, but like I said, if you do a different Royal Rumble, not a Royal Rumble, I mean, you do a WrestleMania, not a WrestleMania 2 nights or like the third night, yeah, that's it. Like third night, yeah.
Or how about this? Option C. I want to say it was WrestleMania 2, if
hmm
not 3, where they did it in like two different places, three different places at the same time.
I mean,
You know?
yeah, you could do that, but like because like I think that they totally just like rip off a lot of New Japan stuff. New Japan
Hmm.
at one point they would do 2 nights of New Wrestle Kingdom, night 1, night 2, but then 3 weeks later we would do night 3, which would be the crossover with Noah, and that's
Oh yeah,
like that would be a good option. You do 1 and 2 is like, oh, this is the main show. Then you just have that 2 week thing where it's like, oh, we're going to Wrestle Kingdom 3. And Wrestle Kingdom 3 would just be WrestleMania 3 in Saudi Arabia. It wouldn't even have to be like this huge, huge deal. Like people would just go and be like, oh, there's WrestleMania there, but this isn't the WrestleMania. This is night 3 of WrestleMania. Like
so like for all intents and purposes, it would be like a WrestleMania backlash to bring back that term.
it would be kind of like a WrestleMania backlash, but the thing is it would be more important because like they wouldn't call it a
Yeah,
WrestleMania backlash. They would just say this is night 3 of
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. And people would be
Yeah,
more invested, even though it's like, this isn't the thing. Okay,
yeah.
okay. But
Like the casuals would like care. They would make the casuals care, but people like me and you and people in the know would be like, yeah, this is not as important as one and night 2.
exactly. Because like they could have
Yeah,
night one and night two in like Vegas or somewhere, and like, all right, cool, we're gonna have night one and night two. Night three is just like it's in Saudi Arabia, and people are like, whatever. But they'll watch it and like be happy with it because they're gonna put on a WrestleMania caliber show with like the lights, the glitz and glamour and everything. It's like if somebody didn't get like their big WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania, they could get their WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania Saudi Arabia. It's like technically you still
yeah,
have it. It's not the one, but it's like the next one.
exactly. No, that works.
Because also like Saudi Arabia is like they're really into sports and making sports stuff, and them like getting WWE to do this, it'll be fucking great.
Yeah,
Because like the one thing that I'm like super stuck on is they're going to fucking pay them a lot of money for this, a lot of money.
they've been getting a lot of fucking money lately. It's amazing,
Yeah, but I wish they would use that fucking money to buy up some damn free agents.
right?
Like, holy hell, like get the free agents. Like, stop fucking shit up. Like, yeah, they're paying their people now, but like get some free agents.
Yeah,
But yeah, like nothing else is really going on in the world of wrestling. But that's about it. Anything else you got?
I got nothing.